Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome to the special live stream of, yes, Arkham Twin Days is finally back, and this is our new series of Arkham Twin Days of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, brought to you by Capcom, available now on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch, and I think it's available on Steam, if I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Let's see, adjusting sound effects on volume. Okay, I think that sounds pretty good. So, yeah. Hi, Kyle, what's up? This is your Arkham Twin Days live stream, new gameplay Let's Play series, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live stream, #1 rookie Ace Attorney. So yes, this is Arkham Twin Days. Kind of forgot to put the name Twin Days, but it's gonna be, once I start doing that, I'll put the name Arkham Twin Days, so yeah. This is what I've been telling you all about it. Can you hear me perfectly now? Because the music is at #1. This one's at #2. Can you hear me now at #2? Which one is perfect? 1 or 2? Only you can tell me this, because, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. 1 is perfect. Oh, yes. We're putting the word French, German, Korean, Chinese. We're gonna do English because we need it. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alrighty then. So, welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Arkham Twin Days live stream. This is a new series. Yes, this game is available on the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. So, we're live streaming on the PS4 if you want to know. Yes, I got all 3 of them. Alright, Episode 1, the first turnabout. Let us begin, and yes, Kyle, you are going to be a part of the Ultimate Arkham universe in this storyline. So, who knows what comic strip thumbnail that I'm going to put up with, because, after all, you're going to be in it. Yep, everything is Arkham. Play the first turnabout. Oh boy, there has been a terrible, terrible tragedy and a crime scene. Yeah, this following game is rated T for teens, so... Oh my. So, this guy is going to pin on someone to put the blame upon and make him look like he did it and he doesn't want to have any part of it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby #2. Of course, I've seen the entire K-Wings Let's Plays. They did it 117 episodes. For this live stream, we're going to do this somewhere between 1 to 2 hours. That's right. So, your friendly neighborhood spider cop. This is Arkham Twin Days, a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live stream. Part 1, Rookie Ace Attorney. Boy, am I nervous. I'm not going to do a girl's voice because no one's going to make me. Of course, I would be so happy. What's up, Deku? Welcome to Arkham Twin Days. Arkham Twin Days is back. And this is a new Let's Play series live stream. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh, hi, Chief. Yeah, I'm always your friendly neighborhood spider cop, Homer Batman. Always have and always will be, including the kids. By the way, you guys are going to be a part of the Ultimate Arkham universe in this storyline of this live stream, if you want to know. Because you will also be defense attorneys as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, yes you are. You're an attorney, Deku. This is how Batman takes the law into his own hands with honor, love, truth, and justice. Woohoo. Oh boy. Thanks. Yeah, he's talking to me, to Mia. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Objection! He's my true friend. Alright. You want to help him any way you can, so I just really want to help him. I hope that. It's over! My life, everything is all over! Yeah, that would be Larry Butts. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die like this. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper said it was you. But I don't believe it. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, it's ketchup. That's right, Kyle, it's ketchup. Where are the French fries? In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, he may have... It's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I know he may have some bad luck in his... I know he has some terrible luck, but I know for certain he did not commit this crime murder. And I know he didn't do it. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And that is 100% true. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, I would love to voice Skeletor, but it's Edward Payne, as I can see him. Well, let's see if I can try the Scottish judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Potts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Oh, there is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Bailiff, get me up my back. Yes! Your bagpipes from Hatsune Miku Project Diva games! Kyle! Woohoo! Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I'm from Scotland, and no, I do not sound like Sean Connery. I think we should have our tester ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Head shaking, eyesight fading. Ooh, you got some leftover birthday cake, Deku. Awesome! I'll take some. Woohoo! The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defense in this case. Oh, that's simple. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is another trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. I've read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Buffy! Oh no, the victim's name, of course I know the victim's name, it's just that we forgot. The victim, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily, which is not my fault. Oh, come on. So the victim's name is listed in the court record, huh? She's telling us to press the R1 button to check it at any time. Yes, Mia, or yes, Chief. Right? Who is the victim in this case? Oh, we can check the profiles. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. It's okay, Deku. Until July 1st, your birthday will come lickety-split. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I say no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Oh, man. Well done. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? A The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see a court accepted into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Pay attention to any evidence, okay? If you guys try to remember this is a great walkthrough and a Let's Play live stream of Arkham Twin Days. On it. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Don't want to miss any information that might help my client's case. All right. Unfortunate. Okay. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Welcome to the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. When I meant ultimate, like the Ultimate Comics of Spider-Man, Arkham, you know, the Arkham universe of Batman combined with DC and with Marvel with the Japanese anime. And thus, the Ultimate Arkham Universe. Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I was dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or see me ever. What to do you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, he had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris for until the day before she died. Quality's not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. That's fine, and the live stream is going to keep on continuing, so I can guarantee you that. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Aha. I see what you mean. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she has several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone think of her now. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Wait, we gotta stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. How will you... Never mind. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Sorry. Swallowed air a bit down the wrong tube. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Why do I... You know, have him answer him honestly. Maybe I should throw a sign that says, "Hey, I'm doing a flag signal," which is Morse code. I know, I'll send him a signal in Morse code. Tell the truth. Hi, Big Cammy, how's it going? And welcome to the Arkham Twin Days live stream special. Yep, Arkham Twin Days is finally back, and this is a new Let's Play series every Tuesday and Thursday live streaming on Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. And welcome to the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. So he said he was there and he went. That's right. It is interesting. Of course, the K-Wings finished their entire series of 117 episodes in between 3 to 4 months. And that is long dedication to make that. Very Hold on. Well, Mr. Butts. I love your puns, Kyle. That is awesome. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court! I would like to have a Subway sandwich! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please, bring Mr. Frank Sewit to the stand. Yeah, there's the guy who wants to get away with it. Mr. Sewit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sewit, you may proceed with your testimony. All right, you guys, are you getting ready to hear the witness's testimony? Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Here it comes, the witness's account. Get ready, Alliance members, because we are the Alliance. This is the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline, and you are allied with friends and everyone else through all dimensions. So here we go. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. Dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you when against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, I'm sorry. I'm juggling identities because now I know how K-Wing feels. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. The blackout record has been added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Ooh, okay. What exactly am I supposed to do? She's telling us that we have to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave, and Mia's telling us. Lies? What? He was lying? And she's saying your client is innocent, right? Mm-hmm. That's right. Then the witness must have lied in his testimony, or is your client really guilty? So whether they be guilty or innocent, and that tells the judge of Batman's characters. How do I prove he's not? We hold the key because we have the evidence. It's in the evidence. We don't have the evidence. It's the evidence holds the key. So, comparing the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand, there's bound to be a contradiction in there, and she's telling us we have to find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. And then once we found the contradicting evidence, we show it to the defense and rub it in the witness's face, like in your face, dude. You know, like that. Okay. She's telling us to open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Thank you, Mia. All right, you guys. Now you heard the witness's testimony. Let us begin the cross-examination. Hope you guys are really good listeners, because this is the ultimate Arkham universe. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Let me press you on that, just for fun. Hold it! Isn't it a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Hold it! Half open, you said? Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and then what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay. Hold it! What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? Wouldn't that be peeping or trespassing or on sight or something? Well, you can look through a telescope, so that's something else, isn't it? Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Oh yeah, tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and very strange way. Then I saw the woman there, lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. Hold it! Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. Great, now I know what it feels like in early Friday the 13th feels. And no, I do not watch horror movies, okay? So, no thank you, it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, there's some shonen stories of, you know, like, Death Note is a horror TV show series. Not for kids, it's not for kids to watch. Never was. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? And yeah, it's on Nintendo Switch, but I do not play Friday the 13th game because that'll make me the opposite of who I am, so I will not. But I do have a Nintendo Switch if you want to know, Homer Batman, so yes, I'm gonna have a bunch of friends on my friend list on the Nintendo Switch. So, I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Let me press you on this. Hold it! So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no. Nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Hold it! My name, Homebat. I do have a Switch number. I mean, I could give it to you. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it! 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m., huh? So, present that. I remember the time exactly. The man who was, without a doubt, the defendant is sitting right over there. You went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Wait a minute. Doesn't that information sound suspicious to you? Why would he say he went to a nearby park and found a public phone, or he remembered the time exactly that it was 1 p.m., huh? Okay, that is the time of death. 4 to 5 p.m., cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma, the statue, which is rather heavy. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Of course, they do have great music, Homer Batman. However, if it's copyrighted from the Water Tower music by WB Games, and they'll say copyright claim because we own the rights, even though something like that. So I'm afraid that would be a problem. But if it is not a problem, then it is safe for those who can do a recording and doing a live stream, whether it's on the Switch, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. And of course, I think it is on Steam. So, but right now we're focusing on this. So, went to a nearby park, electricity to... Let's see if I can present that. Of course, nobody's perfect. I mean, you guys are in the comment section below are ready to help out, because remember, you are attorneys. No, that's not it. That was wrong. I don't think that didn't win me any points with the judge. Yeah. Oh, not it. No. Really? Overruled. Ah. Okay. 1 p.m. What did he mean? Wait a minute. Time of death 7:30. That is Cindy's autopsy report. Oh boy. I mean, come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Oh, what do you know? You missed my Crocodile Hunter voice? Oh yeah. Ace Attorney Charles, welcome. Should be the blackout record. So he did. Okay. Went to a nearby park and got a public phone. Why would you use a public phone? You didn't have a cell phone. What time did you call again? 1 p.m. and the man you're sitting without a doubt is right over there. So he said it was him and it's no doubt about it. What's up, Obito? Welcome to the Arkham Twin Days Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live stream part 1. Rookie Ace Attorney. Let's see. Examine the court record of the R1 button. So, we know he's that. That's not important. That's not important. I know that one's partly important, but not the source. He quailed and cried and found himself unable to go inside, so he thought to call the police immediately. Hold it! Why would you thought to call the police? Doesn't that mean you didn't actually call them? Let's see. The phone wasn't in her apartment, wasn't working. So he went to a nearby park and found a public phone, and he said he remembered the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. But the time of death says 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Why would he... So... would it be the autopsy report or the blackout record? It says electricity in Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So, I mean, you got, like I said, you guys you guys can help me out right here. I may not remember everything from what I saw during the K-Wings Let's Plays, but it's like, I know it's there, but sometimes it's a little hard to remember. Oh, you missed my Crocodile Hunter voice. I know that, Charles. I know that Homer Batman missed my Crocodile Hunter voice. There will be a time someday, Homer Batman. I promise you that. Oh my gosh. So right now, let's see. That's the autopsy report. Nobody's... It's okay, Charles. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Because I actually want to have Homer Batman on my friend list on the Switch, you know, because okay, let me hear, let's hear the oh, you want to hear the statement again. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. We can press, yeah, I'll press it if you want. He says, why would you use a public phone? That would be Felix. He says, well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. All right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Right there. 1 p.m. Are you certain? She's really confident. Present some evidence to contradict him. If we can... Okay. I can't remember exactly. It was... Also... Oh, yes, you could add me on your friend list on the Switch, because I would love to have you. And I have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription for the whole year. I'm good for 12 months straight. It says, check the time of death. The time of death. 4 to 5 p.m., July, 7th month of July, the 31st. The 31st. So, do you think that would be it? Let's see.
Objection!
That it is. Yes, you got it. Way to go, you guys. You found the body at 1 p.m. You are sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After this testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Oh, he is stuck in a tight spot, all right. That's all you guys have to do. Point out the contradictions. That's right, Obito. He is a liar. And guess what? You are an attorney, and this is the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. Ultimate would be the Ultimate Comics of Spider-Man, like, you know, and the Arkham, which is, you know, Arkham Batman of the Arkhamverse, combined it with the Japanese anime, with all dimensional crossing with Marvel, and you get the Ultimate Arkham Universe. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? All right, let's see if he can do this again, huh? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I don't know. I say, you heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, Mia. What was this court not crazy enough without a What was this court not crazy enough without a multiverse? It was crazy enough without a multiverse, but you need sometimes in the multiverse, it can be a little complex. It's the statue. We got this, you guys. Welcome to the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline, and you are a part of it from this. Whether it's the beginning or the end or in the middle. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. there was a voice saying that the time, it was probably coming from the television. Let me press you on this. Hold it! Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? No, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there were no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. I can't put my finger on it, too. Yeah. A witness has testified he heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Wait a minute. Hold it! A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. We agree that you heard the time at the same run. That's what I thought. It was 1 p.m. There's the 3 hours off, you say? There was a voice saying it was probably coming from the television. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Let me see. That was like, he said he heard a voice saying because it was not a radio, because, I'm pretty sure it was not the television. 3 hours off, wasn't it? Hold it! How do you explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching the video of a taped program. That's what I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry for that misunderstanding. So, must have been watching a videotaped program, and he thought it was 1 p.m. But there was a blackout. If there was a blackout, wouldn't that affect something else besides that is, wait a minute, a voice, a statue of the thinker that is rather heavy. No, I know it's the thinker, but it has something, either that one, or was it the blackout record, or was it the voicing that was probably coming from the television? The statue is the clock. This kind of baffled me on one of those two. The clock on this one or the other one that has something to do with the blackout record. I'm pretty sure it's nothing to do with the electricity to Miss Stone's building that was out from the noon to 6 p.m. on that part of the statement. The recording. He said it was... He says, I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. They were in France. Wait a minute. Oh boy. I could be wrong, but hope you guys help me out here. Just for fun, I'm just gonna save and go. Don't worry, I'm just saving. Just saving. Yep, it's the time zone. There we go. The save. Alright. I guess the victim must have been... So, which one do you guys think? Is it the... Like I said, I'm trying to remember. The voice saying the time, it was probably coming from the television, so I'm guessing the clock. Or the thinker. Let's try it. Objection! No, that's not it. Oh, that was not it! Oh my goodness! Overruled! That was not it. Let me try the blackout. Objection! That was it. That was the blackout. Blackout record. I knew it. It wasn't the clock on that part. It was the blackout record from that statement. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. couldn't have heard a television or a video. Even defense attorneys can make mistakes. We're all human. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sully? No, I find it puzzling myself. Why? Wait, remember now? Mr. Sully, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. But, oh, don't worry, Obito. Everyone's a rookie attorney on for the defense. That includes me as well. And that you'll seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Summit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. He really likes to cover up his tracks now, doesn't he? Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Really? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw the clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. All right, then. Let's do it. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Let me press you. Hold it! That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? Now it's the thinker, Obito. This is where the contradiction comes in from what you're seeing and here. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Hold it! A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Hold it! The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. The murder... Let's see. The murder weapon, huh? Please, let's present something. Okay, just for the safety of mine, we're gonna save once again before this gets worse. Let's present. Objection! There we go. That's the one. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Seward. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilted it and says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Hey, man! I say, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Oh, yes, we do. Isn't that right, you guys in the chat on the live watching this live stream? Because we do have problems with his testimony now, do we? Your Honor, There is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Am I right, you guys? Tell me, are you guys right? He went into the apartment. He never knew the victim. If he knew Larry Butts, they would have known each other for quite a long time, but he never knew him. So he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment of the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it! I prove I went in there, huh, Buster? I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order! Order in the court! Get me some lollipops and drinks! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Seward, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never... Look, the clock, I made a fight! Really? An imbecile throwing a toupee? Oh, you are such a moron, you are. Really, imbecile, you are lying to your teeth! He's starting to show his true colors. Your Honor, a moment, please! There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims! Mr. Wright, it was a wig, or should I call it a toupee? Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Yes, he's got tased. Oh, wow. Now you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Seward heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is simply clear if you simply... try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have that clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. And here we go. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Seward heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Seward, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! Why? How am I going to prove that? Oh, crap! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Oh, no. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sully. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him, and I was this close. We almost had him, you mean? Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, not so fast. Mia, I mean, Jay. She's saying to do not throw this one away. Not like this. We have to think outside the box. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Try thinking outside the box. Not inside, outside the box. We assume that the clock is 3 hours slow and think through it. Why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and she's going to tell us we'll have the proof. We'll have lock and key. Of course we can think of a reason to prove that the clock would be 3 hours slow. And besides that, the passport, Obito, that's correct. You are a smart defense attorney, rookie, you are. Maybe we can prove it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off, Buster. I'll say the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Bingo, the passport. Oh, yes. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sewett, or should I say, Mr. Did It? What are you gonna do, blow a fuse? And he blew himself to fuse and went down for the count. He knew he did it, and he is guilty. Hold on, I say! Well, this case has suddenly turned out differently than we expected. Mr. being your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is not only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Potts. Say it with me right here, you guys. And here we go. Court guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. Case is closed. Good job, everybody. You guys did great. It turns out that Frank Sewit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and check and see when people were out of the house. That day, to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. And after he left, Mr. Sewit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sewit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won! Oh, well done. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Oh, definitely. Haha, bring the dancing. Yeah! Woohoo! I never seen a Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong? Aw, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad! That is bad! Larry, you are innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... forget it. Harry? That's right, Harry Butt's innocent. Yeah, you remember her sister. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, moving, my treat. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Yep, he made this with his own 2 hands. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing for me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Excuse me? Well, yeah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Do I have something to show my friend, huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Let's see. Well, I would say the Thinker because me and sister, no, don't take it. Okay. All right. Which one do you think? Go with the statue, the passport, not the blackout record. I mean, no, I'm not gonna take the attorney's badge. No one would believe I was an attorney badge, or you guys, if I didn't have this. I was gonna say the statue. You know, the Thinker, the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks, buddy. Hope that made him feel a little better. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. People too as well. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe them, and in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Yeah, I guess so, Chief. Dinner? Yeah! Woo! Let's take the statue back. Part at least. Sweet. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Hi, Felicia, how's it going? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Larry Butts is saved. Welcome to Arkham Twin Days, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live stream. Part 1, Rookie Ace Attorney. Yes, this is going to be a new Let's Play series of this live stream every Tuesday and Thursday of Arkham Twin Days. Because Arkham Twin Days is back for good. For the time being. Alright. Welcome to, this is episode 2. Of that game. No, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Maya, huh? That would be Mia's younger sister. And she's a medium. Oh, she's teasing, huh? You're calling because you have a favor to ask. Sharp as always. Oh, I know, Kyle. Why must the good die young? Why? Oh, you retracted it. Okay. Oh, that's fine, Kyle. I made you a mod, and you are. Yes. Why must the good die young? Why? That's right. Sadness. We need K-Wing memes, and that's one of them. Sadness. It's made to look like a statue. The thinker in it tells you the time. Oh, it's great to hear these sisters talk to each other on communication electronics. Put some papers inside it instead. Not bad. Oh, this live stream is gonna last like somewhere to 2 to 2.5, unless of course I want to put on the stop point, which is awesome. If the live stream has been cut off, I'm gonna have to say part 1 instead and resume back the live stream. So until then, it's not over until I say it's over. Believe me. And I will definitely hold myself right there and resume the live stream back where it was. I promise you that. So until then, the live stream continues! You know, Maya loves burgers, and the turtles love pizza. Hey, they're alike! And by the way, Felicia, welcome to the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. And everybody's going to be a part of the comic book strip thumbnail that I'll be able to put up. So, yes! Wingding fans of K-Wing's Let's Plays, K-Wing memes, and the Alliance members. We are the Alliance. From the power invested in me, you are a defense attorney and a detective. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Company Law Offices. Ooh, bunnies, drums, and rainbows, and rainbow ponies and unicorns. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. Abso-positively. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. Oh. You are not coniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. Uh-oh. Ho, my dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing, y'all. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh no, I don't like the looks of this. Red, white, blue. And this is what the Ultimate Arkham Universe is. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay and Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late! That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Something smells weird. Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh boy. Smell blood, that can't be good. Yeah, in this new feature, let's go to the office. Can we call Red Hood instead of Bats for this crossover? You know, this of course. This is the Ultimate Arkham Universe for all dimensional crossovers. I mean, DC, Marvel, Japanese anime, of course. See if you can find Red Hood, Lieutenant Kyle. That smell. Blood. Someone's crying. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Wow, she fainted. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. my, her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Oh my, until finally she was cold. She's been killed by someone. Chief! Time to activate your detective skills. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again! Oh, man! It is bad here. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. But once, guess what? The thinker is back to the court record. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. There's pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards are added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Oh my. Oh yeah, we can slide over. Written in blood. Yes. Everything, yeah. Phoenix Wright is Arkham. Or should I say, the Arkhamverse meets Law and Order. SVU. And to be honest, it's right, with the ultimate comics of Japanese anime. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case with the records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was email. She picked up this ancient model for at some garage sale for practically nothing. Wow, if she bought it for $30 or $50, it's a really great computer. The famed company ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. The chief's chair, a simple functional design. Feels pretty good to see. Right, I better call the police. Huh? It's funny. The screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Uh-oh, what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Yeah, it's a girl. I can tell because she's like the... It's her. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh my. Yeah, I bet you better not use it. Cat lady. It's the cat lady. It's the cat lady. Oh my. Let's head back to the... Let's check on Maya. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Ah! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. You can tell me. Maya Fey, huh? Maya Fey. Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I thought there'd be useful evidence like this outside the courtroom. Yes, you can finally do evidence outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? She said she came in and the room was dark. Sis? So she was already dead. So you're the chief's, your younger sister, and you were here visiting this late at night? Evidence? So you saying it was that clock? The thinker, huh? Okay. Let's see if we can, oh, we've got to present evidence. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Well, it is your name. To be honest, I don't know why would she write write your name on that receipt. Please, just calm down. I've done it. Did Red Hood send out police, cops, or something? Because I really want to know. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Please, police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. See? A person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Wait. Nah, she's innocent on this. Whoa! Excuse me! This word "my" here means anything to you? Well... What? The victor drew this here and note in her own blood, see? The dying friend, she wrote down the killer's name. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Oh, no. He's jumping to conclusions. Oh! Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. But this is wrong. Good morning. She looks so tired. Of course. Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. cheer up! Oh, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No one could. Well, of course I looked at you. I mean, did I look at her like that? Oh my. No. I never thought. You've heard about me along with the Alliance members who became defense attorneys and are now inside the Ultimate Arkham universe? Heard? Heard of what about me? You will unlock a new place. Oh yeah. So she's saying today was my junior partner's first time in court. She's talking about the first court that went so well. A genius? One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. That's what Spider Cop is made for, including you guys. Woo! Ouch! Yeah, type the word, yeah, for respect. I know who to go. Really? 3 more years? Come on, we're not that terrible. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? Acolytes wear, so it's her uniform. Acolytes like people in religious training. What is it you do? A spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Let's see. That morning, you got a call from your sister, huh? I see. So she wanted you to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Her own voice? Well, pretty alright. You recorded it! Okay. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Oh, the detective took your cell phone and you got papaya'd. Oh no! Oh right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. Yeah, Maya would turn into Mia. Oh, that one gave me the heebie-jeebies when I saw that, and from the K-Wings Let's Play. It's like, whoa! Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training? Always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Faye family. So Mia was into this stuff too? She left the mountain to follow her career, huh? I had no idea. Wait. So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Oh, she said she can't do it now because she's still in training. Thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? A favor? She said if you were ever in trouble, you should call him. Well, let's accept it. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Oh, boy. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. What? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told you if you cannot find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend you, huh? When will that happen? They're giving you until 4 p.m. this afternoon, okay? Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me if... Sorry, I know it must be hard. You got a call from her sister. She wanted to hold you on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. When did you arrive at the office? Around 9, huh? So the lights were off and you smell blood. Then you found her, which is your sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. That is one well-preserved guard. This guy is a real pro. Grossberg Law Offices. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. Where is Matt Murdock when you needed him, who is Daredevil? According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he had be back, or when he will be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. We can examine... That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. No clues. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Wonder if they're covered in dust. Yeah, the picture won't stay there, believe me, Obito. When you're a defense attorney, you become a detective as well. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case If I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Oh, that is a pun. Fay and Company Law Offices. September 6th. Fay and Company Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy was a real killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You are her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. There's only one thing is missing. It's Mia. Oh, man. That is... Oh... There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. We'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Borderline stricta, pal. Who was that? Oh, that was Gumshoe. The sky's so blue. So am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, let's talk to him. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You want results? You don't want to know the results, eh? Now, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. Mia's autopsy report, time of death, right here. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Anyway, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one too. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Ooh, let's present something. I wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back to me? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. I'm not doing it! Uh-oh, he's on to me. Let's tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone? This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That's action hero on TV. Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yeah. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone has got with us to the court record. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're all done, pal. Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I want to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better know. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? Way to open your big mouth, Detective Gumshoe. You are such a great detective spy. Nah. So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Miss May. Miss May. Why did I say that? Ah! September 6th. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. I am not voicing a girl, okay? So whether it's an old woman, I'm fine with that. Oh, smooth, right? Real smooth. I guess this is how you win a girl's heart, I suppose. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making our job harder. Right. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh my goodness. That would be Mr. T's line. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Company law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it will be a little difficult to recognize a face from some distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A bottle and two glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. So, you just made a quick flight over to Gotham. Bad news. Only Damien was available for help. Well, it'll have to do, Kyle. Damian Wayne will have to do. There's a screwdriver stuck in this The Steel Samurai will work as 2, but he's on the episode 3 number. Why not bring him over? That can work. Upset, I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Yeah, you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Better not encourage her with the words big vocabulary. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Oh, you suck! Oh, boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Hitting on you, no! Hey! I'm just doing my job here! Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much, even from those cute Japanese anime girls. What's it to you anyways? Right, can you just tell me what it is that you do? No, you really suck. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. And we're secretly detectives. You know, you are a really terrible person to say that. Because you are plain rude. Alright, little miss Jerkface. We'll be going out. Bye-bye. See ya. Move back to the Grossberg law offices. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should wait to come back in here. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, so you're the one who's saying has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That patch on your collar. Oh, so you are a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Why is he reacting? Ta-ta! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go on taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Wait a second! How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before even I got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you refuse just like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Pip pip cheerio. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. What did you say? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you say? A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back. That way. That's quite a pain. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Oh, look, it's One Piece. Feels like a One Piece reference of Monkey D. Luffy a little bit. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying! Ridiculous man. Back to the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center, visitors room. Hiya. Did I find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Yeah, he refused to help, is what you're asking. Yes. Oh, boy. What about your family? She said she only had her sister. She said that her father died when she was very young and don't know where your mother went. Don't know. So she could still be alive? Oh boy, this song makes me sad. You're saying the women in your family have been mediums for generations. They say they have a lot of spiritual power run in your blood. 15 years ago, your family was involved in an incident? A man? He ruined your mother's life? Ruined? Becomes a lawyer and left the mountain, I see. So you live by yourself? You have to become independent or you would lose your powers? I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who ruined your mother? Unusual murder case. They were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? So the police convinced your mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved that you thought. You thought. The man that your mother helped the police capture was innocent? It was carried out in secret. So a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. What, a paparazzi? Oh, man. A laughingstock of the whole nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? White. I see. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I'd rather why not we defend Maya? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. We're all going to defend her, right, you guys? Why? Well... no one is as sad as a person without any friends. Because I know what it feels like that way, as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who had no one on their side. Maya, I won't. You can count on me. Oh, look at that. Tears of joy. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Ooh, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? You got it. It's a deal. We trust her 100% completely, and she is not going to back down. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into the door that she'd get all defense. There has to be something in there. All right, we're going back to the Gatewater Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Yeah, they do make a hotel an attraction like this, Obito. Wait, hey, no, wait, hey, no! Why did it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? His name. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let's examine that one drawer one last time. There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Adding to the court record. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her room? There's a story behind this. I know it. A wiretap, huh? Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, come on, Uh-oh. Time to scram. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. All right. You guys ready for the court? And okay, if the first part of, we'll do the first part of the court, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. Saving progress. Don't worry, we are going to court right here, right now. Let's go. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. All right. Get your defense attorney badges of this Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. How's that true? I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Angela, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I say, thank you, Mr. Angela. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. It's Itchy Boy! That's right, Obito! Damien has a breakout plan in case the trial goes sideways. I did not want to press him on the details. Very well, then. At least Damien has some limits. Keep an eye on him and keep intact, or someone else who keeps an eye on him and keep intact. Whichever works best. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the finger found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans added to the court record. Now, Detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. All right. Get ready, you guys. Let's hear the witness's testimony first. Maya Fey's arrest. Miss As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. Our very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Let's try it. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. All right, you guys. It's time to get ready to cross-examine Detective Dick Gumshoe. Let's begin. This is the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline, and everyone is a part of it and will be, hopefully if you guys like to send a pic, on the comic strip thumbnail. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. Call was my customer at the Gatewater Hotel, across from the crime scene. Okay, fresh. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Hold it! Why is that? What's your reason? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. Let me press you on this. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You're about to say it. You said it. Exactly about this suspicious woman, and Pink's claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and sure isn't Pink, pal. She has the hair color of Luca Megurine of Hatsune Miku Project Diva games, including from MMD, which is Miku Miku Dance. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Let's go. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to a victim's body. On it, the word Meyer was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's face. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? No, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot to about it, Your Honor, sir. try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Let's go, laddie. Okay. Remember, if you guys find anything suspicious, you gotta press. Oh boy, we were at 3 people, now we're at 2. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Let me press on you. Hold it! And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Meyer was written clearly in blood. Hold on a second. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results showed that the blow was a victim. Hold it! What kind of tests were these again? What kind of, well, they take the little bits of the blood, it's hemoglobin! Hemoglobin! How can you not the name hemoglobin? Wow, you are terrible, oh my... That was quite clear, you may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I think you're on a turn. Detective Gumshoe? Really? Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation, as you should. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. Nice try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, did you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happened all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oh, let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard that many cases, no. To write down a name, especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his own testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. So, after securing the suspect, we examined. We found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Then who did it? Then who wrote it, Smarty Pants? The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Smarty, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Okay, written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger before she died. The victim wrote the killer's name. So, before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay. Cause, single blunt trauma force, death was instantaneous. Would you say it was the autopsy report that K-Wing went for it? Because I'm pretty sure he did not went for the cell phone. It wasn't the glass shards, it wasn't the thinker, it was not the wiretap, because I know that one's last. I'm pretty sure that one's not it. I'm pretty sure the floor plans was not it. Of course, you can see to check out the map itself. Oh boy, I'm gonna go with the... Let's see.
Objection!
Bingo! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you were saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! What? No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The fence has a point! Someone who died immediately wouldn't have left the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's points being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all, and I thank you in a voting for the audience. Arce? Oh, crap, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look so shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? As the right, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. Evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. A new report of Mia's autopsy has now been shown. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that the obvious conclusion, yes. Crap, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent, really? please. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. A witness will refrain from wanton winking. This is not good. She has already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. What am I gonna do? Whoa! Tell us, where were you on the night of on September the 5th when the murder occurred? So she says she was in her hotel room, huh? Checked in right after lunch. Yeah, we're in the second case, Charles. When I say the live stream isn't over until I say it's over. We'll end the live stream once we finish the first part of this case. I promise you that. But you're welcome to come back as a defense attorney, Charles. And this hotel is directly across from the Vale Company law offices, correct? Please testify to the court about what you saw. The witness's account. Here we go. So she's saying it was 9 o'clock in the night and looked out the window. And she saw a woman with long hair being attacked. And the one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, she said, like dodged to one side and ran away. Since when did she ever caught up to her and hit her anyways? The woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. I thought you were refrained from winking. Well, Your Honor, I say, it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't say I need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques as well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, we're doing it. All right, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's see how much of the imbecile of the jackwagon you really are on this part of the game. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Or doesn't want us. She has to have some weakness. Alright, let's begin. So she's saying it was like 9 o'clock at night. Okay, you looked out of the window. Okay, well, I'm gonna press on you this. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Your Fey? And the person attacking her? Let me press on you this. How do you know she was the defendant? A girlish physique? How would she know about this and why she says, I just know? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Wait a minute. I question the testimony on this part of the case. Don't you agree, Kyle? Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Ooh, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ooh! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Yep, she's got a twitchy part. In other words, if she twitches, this means she's hiding something. In other words, lying. Still, I don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Lawyers aren't supposed to be nice to those you know, Miss May. You didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary? Why didn't you add that in a part of your testimony? Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Aha! Your testimony again, if you would. I almost had her. Crap! Okay, another of the witnesses' account. She said she saw everything, and she did, and the victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. The girl in the hippie clothes. She hit her with a weapon and she saw. The accuracy of your report startled me. Well, you just gave away. I say, I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin your cross-examination. Here we go. If you did, that part is irrelevant. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Hold it!
Is that right as in your right as you look from the hotel? Oh, come on! Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Okay.
Hold it!
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. What happened then? She hit her with a weapon.
Hold it!
Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk? I'll say, what sort of weapon is it? What was it? How would you know it was the thinker, huh? How would you know it was the thinker?
Hold it!
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? know, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now, or most likely we're onto something now. I think we're gonna present the clock, or should I say, the thinker, and not a statue.
Objection!
Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Ooh! Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Hold up! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
Ooh, she's breaking through the wall of her own self. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issues with this trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Because what? You heard it? Come on! That's a lie! So you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company. That wiretap will come in way later, I'll give you that. You heard it from your hotel? Come on! The law offices of Fay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, not really. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Let's see, he's not satisfied because it couldn't have run. It couldn't have run. Or she could, I don't know, I mean... Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because... I was right, it couldn't have run. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Bingo! How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Bingo! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Yeah, you're so fat your high school year photo's mistaken for a helicopter. Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. Quietly impossible. I have proof. What? Was it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Ooh.
Take that!
My cell phone. Right here, as I remember. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, I would like to have a girly phone, but it's not mine. wait. This isn't my phone, really. Listen. This isn't the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon! Oh my gosh. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Oh, so she's saying you just want me to hold on for the thinker. If you could. The clock isn't talking right now. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. What's the matter? Breaking words and you're twitching because you're lying. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well? Obvious? What's obvious? You saw the clock before? A store, really? So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. No, she didn't. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Oh, yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's the thinkerer. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. That's right. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Nope, it was never sold in stores. What you just saw was an exclusive. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh, what's the matter? you finally reveal your true colors, jerk face! Really? You're not the so-called lovable, attractive Miss April May, huh? You just revealed your true colors of this! Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves! This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm! Yeah, don't always try to hide the truth from everyone, huh? Yes, you did kinda lose it, but you'll lose it even more than just your own pride. Yeah, April is furious. Bring it on! I ain't afraid to go fisticuffs from a woman like you. Scary. That's not my ask. Tell me, how did you know that weapon was a clock? Looking at me's not gonna get you nowhere, cause that's not working for you. Answer now. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Oh, this is very interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the weapon was a clock. Let's try Maya's cell phone again.
Take that!
The defendant's cell phone. Yes, we're saying that already. Take another listen to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Remember what he said this. She's saying, Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there is something I want you to hold on to for me. And Maya said again, what is it this time? Mia said, it's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. They do mention the thinker. But how will the witness know this conversation? Do you have proof that she knew the conversation? Yep, we knew. It's the wiretap. Have a look at this. What's with the frowny face, Buster? Afraid to lose everything? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is this? Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? I what? I what? No, what are you gonna say, huh? Tell me!
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous! Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Looking at me's not helping you. You know you can't hide it from your own stupid face. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Did you or did you not? A smile! Really? And now she reveals the other part of her true colors. The court is now see the real Miss April May. Now to deal the final blow. May I ask, why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question! Isn't this a murder trial? Yet, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see who pulled that off. Tell me, is she a mind reader on the comment section below? How would she say that? Crap, she's good. In a bad way. You can't be serious. No way. Bring it on, Buckethead! Look, getting angry at me isn't helping because you know what's going on, stupid. Yeah, all women are mind readers. Creepy. Doy! Room service. Women. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Classic book. Really popular back then. I know what iced coffee is. Some of you guys kind of don't know. You know, when a cup of iced coffee. Iced coffee. She's not making this up, you know, about iced coffee. It's real. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Money! So what does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We got it. We call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. We haven't sunken quite a big low. You already sunk yourself in the dirt.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hope the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. And what should I do? Well, we have no choice to accept the invitation. Alright. I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls a hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we are ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Or a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The case looks rather heavy without further ado. Witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. Alright, this is his final testimony right here. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I say the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, I will be finished. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Anything required of me, sir? I check in guests. I check out guests. I clean rooms. I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in person. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Hold it! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And the point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, well then, why did he blush all of a sudden for some reason? Something's up. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, on the time of the murder. So, he said he brought it her precisely the requested time. Hold it! Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought there. Oh, bellboy tea. I like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9. Sir, why would you be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. So she wanted to deliver on the dot. Why was she so concerned on that time anyways? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. it was endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she had the guest and sir favored me with an embrace, an embrassier, sir. Embrassier. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I'll never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. A witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Rather protest. All right, you guys, let's protest. Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must have checked. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is our last chance right here and now. What do we ask him about? The check-in. Is that right? Because K-Wing pointed the right answer. It was the check-in, all right. The check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. A disappointment? Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I have little chance with her lover there. Bingo! He just said it! What did he say? Her lover. What did you say? Oh, rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try, but that's a lie. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Ah! He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Really, Edgeworth? You really tried to cover up anyone's tracks? I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup! But it's too late! Too late? I suppose you liked it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court! You little scamp! Upstart amateur! These accusations are ludicrous! Fiend! Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. I understood clearly. And this all for the day of the trial of Maya Fay. Court is adjourned. This case will be held until the trial in 3 days or 2. Case is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Damien was on the phone. But wow, was Damian Wayne this close to coming with his cunning plan? Wow. Oh, we were amazing there. Really? Doing my job, you know. That would be Miles Edgeworth. If you say so. You can't go home yet. Maya. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. That man with Miss May, he's the key. What happened to Miss May after that anyway, huh? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. This case is postponed for the time being. I'm going to find out more about this man. Maybe so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. He will be singing on the witness stand. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part of that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony has been added to the record. I don't know how much good this will do for me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Well done. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Hope you got... That was... that was a great hit in the book for the bricks now, wasn't it? Oh boy. Visitor Center. I do believe this is a great stopping point from here on out. And don't you worry, we are definitely going to continue to pick up where we left off of this live stream until Tuesday. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the following live stream of this video. This video is going to be archived. Hopefully it doesn't get copyright claim of the music because I'm pretty sure it's safe. Let's the hope. So yeah. Tell me, do you guys like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video if you guys love Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Once again, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood spider cop who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner. When the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And remember, truth, honor, love, truth, and justice is always at your side. We are the Alliance. And yes, you guys are a part of the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. Oh yes. And please send me your friend code on the Nintendo Switch because I want to add you on my friend list and see if you are on the top of it. So definitely a big blast. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time for more of Arkham Twin Days live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Rookie. And we are getting there, so yeah. See ya!